needs to be longer, doesn't it? It's kind of rock and roll.
Wow.
Kind of rock and roll. Good morning. Good morning. I love you. Good morning. It's only day. So, Sam's all situated in his desk. He's like got all of his.
I don't like trash on my goddamn desk.
So I put it in his drawer.
I'll take care of it in a minute. I just don't like clutter on my desk.
Okay, you're moving your camera or something. You're giving everybody an earthquake. Stop.
That's how I feel with this damn vertigo too sometimes.
Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Sandy Foster. I was just online right before because he was setting this up. Trying to change the picture on your guys' event for Facebook because it was ISIS. How the heck are you? It was this. You guys are tiny, and then there was this huge screen, and I'm like, oh no, that ain't gonna work. So I hope I fixed it. Now you guys' faces are like right there. So
extreme close up.
Extreme close up. Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Got a couple Facebook users on there. Can't see who you are, but hey, good morning.
Good morning.
We'll start with that one. Bam.
Your camera needs to be angled down a little bit more so we can see you.
Why? It's falling up. It's moving up. This is all they need to see.
Okay. There's a lever on the back of that you use.
I'm aware of the lever, honey. It's stationary.
Okay. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Linda Ball.
Whoops.
Moose Raba.
Where's Linda Ball?
Hi, Katrina. How are you?
Hey.
You home now, Katrina?
Happy birthday, Linda Ball. Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Today is my mama's birthday.
It is.
So Linda Ball is my mother. Everybody wish her a happy birthday.
So, if you are a member, if you're a member.
Hi, Katrina. Yeah, I can see it now. Just put your name in it, but it's still showing up as a Facebook user. But that's cool.
If you're a member, keep in mind that Monday, which happens to be tomorrow, right? Is my chat night within the group, right? So that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. But what we're going to do is we're going to open up tomorrow's chat class with a guided meditation, a shamanic guided meditation. I'm trying to get back in the swing of being more present on the group and doing some more meditations and some more things like that. So we're going to start tomorrow's class with a shamanic journey.
Katrina. Good morning, Katrina. Hey, I just want you to know we're having to do a little maintenance to your My Mystical Life account. When your card got hacked several months ago, for some reason, the system put you out of the system. So we'll have to put you another card in or another account in.
Oh, shit, this doesn't help.
Anyways, we have to put another account together for you. So right now you don't have access to the site, but we're working on it. We're going to get you squared away. So just know that we're working on it.
I don't think you have access to the site.
No, it does not. It completely wiped her out of the system.
So it's just weird.
Yeah.
Because you didn't go back through. You went through PayPal instead of the My Mystical Life site.
So we have to set you up differently. That's all. It's just we got to work through it.
It's all good.
So just want you to know in case you go in and you can't get in. That's why.
Morning.
So,
good morning, Jesse. Good morning,
we're working on it.
We are working on it. Okay, so we're going to do some readings this morning. We are doing a family event today. So if you plan on going to the shop today, please know that the shop is closing at 1 o'clock today because Ashley has to go gather Glenn because Glenn fell last week and broke his ankle. Hi from Ontario, Allison. So she has to go home and gather him so that we can all meet and get ourselves forward moving.
Let's clarify what the break was. The break didn't break a bone.
Broken ankle.
Well, he didn't break a bone.
It's a
He didn't break the bone. The ligament that was attached to it pulled the bone out of place.
And he has a fracture.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you see, y'all didn't tell me that.
Well, this is a need to know basis,
Wow,
baby.
he's my son. I should, be privy to that information.
That's
So,
Tuesday night. Okay.
so anyways, he's in a lot of pain, and
and he's gonna milk it.
He's not
So
going to milk it.
I'm just gonna, and then we're gonna start reading. But I'm gonna tell you how he carried the baby to the crib the other
Oh
day.
my god!
So Glenn is 6'6". They both are very tall guys, and so it's a lot to lug around when you're trying to operate on crutches. So the baby was crying. Baby needed to go in for her nap, and Ashley couldn't figure out how Glenn got the baby from the living room to the bedroom for her nap. So she caught him the next time, and he was on the ground like you would commando shuffle on the ground, like you would, I don't know, slink under enemy barbed wire, I guess. I don't know. And he had the baby in his arms here, cradling her here, and he was shuffling her through the house, going to get her to the bedroom. And he got up and he put her in the crib. And I'm just like, Ashley, that is hysterical. And she's like, yeah, all I could think of was he was probably wearing shorts and his butt crack everywhere. But I'm like, oh no. So he's learning how to get along. Good afternoon, Michael Groomer. Happy birthday to you.
It's 11:11 here on the East Coast. 11:11. Good morning, Michael.
Hi, Vedra. There's Vedra Wavies. I can always tell when it's Vedra with Wavies, even if she doesn't show up. So, let us move forward.
Oh yeah.
Let us move forward. You get to pull the card of the day today.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
No pressure. No pressure
at all.
whatsoever.
Good morning, Jansen.
What do we feel like? A tarot or an oracle card?
Man, this is your rodeo.
Is it really?
Yeah, I can't.
You know what? Let's go with. Where's my maps? We're gonna go with enchanted maps this morning.
Okay.
The enchanted map.
Wow.
Why not? This is a good card for. This is a good
share
deck
to a
for-
group, Debbie.
What?
Fabulous.
What?
Don't forget, you guys, I see the numbers are ticking up here. I'm going to announce it again. Tomorrow night's class, which is my chat class, is going to start with a shamanic journey. I'm not sure where we're going yet. Oh, yeah, I am, because Tanya called it. Shamanic meditation to the heart space with the water element. No problem. I'm on it. I never pre-plan the meditations. We have a destination, and then I just start talking, and generally Metatron takes over and helps me get through to where we're going in the best way. So if you've not done one, man, let me tell you what, Metatron does amazing meditation. Awesome. Moving on. Yes, Double Trouble has his own camera now. We're moving stuff out over here, so over there. Let's see what. Hey, Adam.
Such a child.
Hey, Shelly. Whatever. Moving on. Moving on to the sky.
So yes, this is my desk.
Okay. I just got
This is my desk. Look, it's clear except for my stones and my laptop. But yeah, that's my desk.
Dude. Now everybody.
I didn't show him your mess over there. Hi, Junior.
Sling. Oh, they can so totally see you now, bud.
Yeah.
Good morning, Pascal. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, turn that off, Rich.
Yeah, they can all hear that.
Okay. Mr. Fry, you have the stage.
All righty. Thanks a lot, Mrs. Fry.
That's what I do.
Last year, You still waiting on me?
I am.
Wow.
I have something I have to eat.
Roger that, kid.
I have something to. I'll be right back.
Well,
There you go.
that
Sorry.
Sorry, what?
I manifested $343 a few nights ago. There is definitely something to this, folks. Who is that?
We always see Facebook user.
Oh, Michael says, while you're shuffling, I'm still talking. Michael says, the last journey I attended with you was great. There was discussion.
Camera's on.
I know, about how some spirit animals will kill and eat their person. That was scary. That has scared me since. Oh gosh, no, Michael. That is something that usually happens. That's something that when someone's on a shamanic path, they really, I mean, we're talking journeys upon journeys upon journeys upon journeys. That happens to you. Isis, can you say, has this ever happened to you? Has this happened to you? Because Isis is on the shamanic path. But it takes a while. It takes a while for something like that to happen. It's not like it just happens for fun. You're still waiting for it. Yeah. Isis is so Isis has been walking the shamanic path for about 3 years, and it doesn't mean that she's dedicated herself to just shamanic journeying all the time, right? We ebb and we flow with shamanism. When we're learning, we work at our own pace. So it was Isis that brought it up. Yeah. So it's a thing, but it doesn't. It's don't worry about it, Michael. When we're doing a guided meditation, I mean, it's not. Yeah. Not a thing generally. Okay, I've got to go back to doing what I was doing. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be right back.
Corey Johnson. So no, I did not get a haircut, but normally this is how you'll see me because I don't, I have a function today, so I'm trying not to wear the hat. So
we have a function. It's a surprise function.
I almost slipped.
You almost slipped.
Yeah. All right. So, there's Mrs. Fry again. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, reading comments here. Reading comments. So, if you're still showing up as a Facebook user, if you back out of whatever page you're on, and when you go back in, there should be something there, that little checkbox where you can check off that says allow my name to be presented or something like that.
Yep. Now we got it.
Ah, okay.
All right. Gotcha.
All right. So here's the card I pulled. The card of the day, I guess you will. Is that what you was calling it?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay. Card of the day. So Winter's Dream, or the gestation period. Really pretty.
We can see you.
Really pretty card. Let me change the look here for just a second, because there we go. Look at that. All right. Focus. There you go. So it doesn't matter how new or old it is, it's a focus problem. So, focus.
Good morning, Deborah.
All right. So, Winter's Dream, eh? But it's a good time for everybody generally that's up north here, especially up north, because we're usually locked in our houses this time of year because the weather's so crappy. But this is a good time for self-reflection. Self-reflection seems to be the word. Working on ourselves a little bit. We got time. We got time to work on ourselves. Even though we think we're so busy doing things in life. Life has a way of stopping you and saying, you got to deal with this. And it's much better to do it on our own than to wait for life to say, it's time for you to do this. Because when they do pull that one on you, pull that card, we'll just use a pun here. When they pull that card on you, generally the lesson is going to be much more difficult because you have resisted the lesson, or at least dealing with something that is not pleasant, whether it be something that you've experienced. It might be a person that you are having to deal with, that you're kind of avoiding doing something with, as far as putting them in their place and not letting them run you over, those kind of things. But I really feel like this is one of those kind of experiences where they have just trampled all over you for so long, and you've always just said, it's just easier to get along than to push back. Well, sometimes you got to push back because you got to do it for you. It's not a matter. You can't worry too much about whether you hurt that person's feelings or not. Obviously, they don't care enough to not hurt yours or not consider yours, at least at a minimum, and how they may or may not be affecting you. So this is a real good time of year to ask yourself, is it doing me any good to stay in this situation?
This is a collective read for everybody.
This is a collective. This isn't for anybody. So if the shoe fits, put it on and run with it. I don't know I feel like there's quite a few people that are, whether it be a colleague, a work colleague, or a friend, or something along those lines. Sometimes you just got to put your foot down and say, that you're not doing that to me anymore. And they'll either realize how their behavior has affected you, or they'll continue to feel like it's not their fault and it's not their problem. And if that's the case, then perhaps it's time to step away, leave them in the dust, and move on and do something else. So
awesome. So I want to share. There you go.
Huh?
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to share. Katrina was in the hospital, and she got a message from Emma McIntosh, and she was telling her that this time in the hospital, she's not the patient, but she's the teacher. So Katrina's in the hospital here and there for some health issues, and she figured it came true. It came true. She was asked to be in part of a heart study, so that's pretty awesome. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Yes, life will hit you in the head with a 2x4. Could we get some emojis out there, you guys? We only have 5 little emojis on here. 5 little emojis. They help raise us in the ranks so more people see us. We appreciate that. Okay. So I'm going to let's see.
So I want to clarify a couple little things on that reading. It's hard to, that was some of the people that you're maybe dealing with, it could be intentional. So with some, it's going to be, how far can I push? And until they snap, until someone snaps, or, those kind of people, they suck the worst because they know what they're doing. And then there's the others that are just them, and they living in their little bubble, and they don't really understand how their actions are affecting somebody else, because they can't see beyond their bubble. So sometimes our decision to say, enough is enough is simply the wake up call they need, and they'll either appreciate the gesture, or they will be like embarrassed and walk away because they know they've been a jackass. So y'all are going to have different results with this. So
don't even start.
You also need to learn that lesson as well of how this is going to play out. So get ready, kids. Spring's right around the corner.
Yes, it is. So I put a link out there, you guys. There's a link. So starting this weekend, let's shoot, 10th through the 12th, I think. I'd have to look at the dates on my calendar. Is this Intertemple Symposium? I'll be speaking on the Intertemple Symposium on Saturday at 2:20, and we'll be talking about memberships like this, like spiritual memberships and how to bring people together. I don't know why he thinks that I know what to talk to about this, but there we go. So this is actually pretty broad things. It goes out to the LA Times, and I think that's just really, truly amazing. But you can join and get reminders to join and watch the symposium by clicking that link. It'll walk you through how to do it. There is an option to be a VIP as well, but you can also join for free. So that is, I'm excited to be included on that. Absolutely. So can we get a whoop whoop in the room, please? Can we get a whoop whoop in the room? People that, hi, Kelly Dix, how are you? People that have been here before know what that means. It means I'll be picking somebody to read from the whoops. And we do that, even if you're lurking, let us know you're here.
No lurking.
No lurkers, no. That lets us know that, hey, somebody may be lurking that needs a message, right? Oh, let's see. I'm gonna go with Barbara Lester. Barbara Lester. Beautiful. It's all up. Wands.
Did you bring his pillow up?
No,
Is it still in the bedroom?
I don't know. I have the Two of Wands. So it's something that has caught your eye, right? Welcome to the crazy train. Something that caught your eye that you may want to be invested in and start getting yourself involved in. And it's like a new opportunity. I need you to think about it. Don't just jump into things all willy-nilly. That's don't just kind of go, you know what, if this interests me, I think I can put myself into this. And the reason I want you to go slow in it is because you are going to step into something that you should feel comfortable doing. You should feel extremely comfortable and in charge of the situation and pick this up super easy. But I have to say this is also reversed as well. This is the Queen of Wands. Of course, this is Wands as well, right? So it's of the same suit. But what they're saying is you're going to feel like you don't have your floor solid underneath you quite yet. So don't just jump in all at once. Make sure that you're stepping in and going, okay, I'm going to try this, and move your way through it that way. Because if you don't do that slowly, Patrick, hello. If you don't do it slowly, you're going to feel as if you have people trying to pull you in a bunch of different directions and get things out of you that you're not ready to do. So there you go. I hope that's helpful. Just, if it presents itself, step into it slowly. If opportunities are always presenting themselves to us, but sometimes we step away and we don't take them at all. That's possible too, right? Absolutely. Okay, moving on. This deck of cards is so big I can't even hold it in my hand. It's ridiculous. You're bad.
What? I didn't say a thing.
I know.
Who was you reading for?
I read for Barbara Lester.
Okay.
You're very welcome. Moving on up to the sky. Piece of the pie. I don't remember the first couple words of that. What?
Oh, I love this woman.
Mary Lynn, hi, how are you?
Pascal, are you still there? Is it Boucher or Butcher? I'm sure I butchered the hell out of that name.
Voucher?
Boucher? I don't know.
The Jeffersons,
Pascal,
absolutely.
Pascal, I know that. I can say that right.
For a deluxe apartment in the sky. Absolutely.
There he is. All right.
Hey, Susan Allegra.
What?
I'm just reading, don't you? Please go.
Oh. All right, Pascal. Let's see what we got going on here.
That's a pretty card.
It's the Fool.
Is it really? Yes, it is. That's a Magician. The Fool's 0.
Yeah, you're right. It is. It is a Magician. Yep. That's the one thing about this deck. Sometimes I have.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
That's not a bad card to have.
No, right out of the gate.
Boucher. Boucher.
Boucher. All right. So I was right where what I thought was originally. So here's what I pulled. This is the what deck is this? This is the Tarot Circle Life. This is pretty much my go-to Tarot deck. So this is the Magician. All right.
Like Bobby Boucher.
Let's.
What?
Yeah.
What deck is that?
All right. So this is kind of like an experience card. This is an experience card. An experience at what? That's the question that I'm trying to get at here. So let's see. The next card I pulled was the Knight of Swords. Where's the name? There's the Knight of Swords. So, Pascal, I almost got to ask, are you in some sort of law enforcement or something along those lines?
Good morning. Good morning.
If you're not a police officer or state trooper or military police, I am.
Or military, past military.
That could be past military, but I don't feel like it's something to do with rules and regulations right now. He's dealing with them somehow or another.
Grocery store.
Grocery store. Okay. I'm a bit puzzled right now.
I would wonder if he was in line for advancement or a promotion, a raise.
The third card I pulled for you here was the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is all about knowledge. Well, the Pentacles in general are all about knowledge for me. And the 10, I mean, this is an experience card. So this is the higher the number is, the more beneficial it is. So Magician, Knight of Swords. You jump in here and help, kid.
Okay, I didn't want to step on toes. So the Magician means you have everything you need to make conscious decisions, everything you need to make, everything's at your disposal. But how are you going to use it? Okay, so the Magician actually represents every single one of the suits, so it's all about having all of the elements, and it's also one of the most powerful cards in the whole deck. So kudos to you for having the Magician. But then that Knight of Swords means that swords is that air energy, right? That air energy and intelligence and thought and thought structure. So what are you going to move forward to? You have all the skills, all the things you need, moving forward intelligently, thinking about what choices you're going to be making. Because I think I've actually shown me you shifting gears on a car. So something's going to shift, something's going to change. You need to think about, that's the second time this has come up today in a reading. You need to really think about some of the choices you're making, because they're going to take you further than you thought you could go. Okay. And just follow your gut on this. You have to follow your gut and make responsible decisions, think about them as well, and move forward on that. And then the last one was
the
Pentacles.
10 of Pentacles.
Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles means fulfillment, right? Fulfillment. So I think you have a decision coming. This is the same kind of reading I had a little bit ago. And you have a decision coming. think about it, make the best choices that are going to work for you, but don't ignore your gut, and you'll find that everything works out perfectly.
There you
go. Chelsea, we don't have a charge for readings. We pull according to Master Manifestor, right? The magician. We pull according to who our guides tell us to pull for. So we scroll through and we pull that way. Heidi and Brad, I need to let you know that I tried to change your photo on the event, so you guys were like more in the photo. I don't know why it turned out that way when you share it. So I did try to fix that. They are coming to the shop on the 10th, and they're doing the Chakra Dhyana and a 2-hour healing session. We already have people signing up for this on the sheet at the shop. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very, very healing session that they do, you guys. If you are local to the Defiance area, Toledo, Fort Wayne, whatever, and you want to come in, call the shop, get yourself a spot, because it's going to be a really, really amazing session. I know it. And they come from Columbus, 3 hours away to do this, which is amazing. Yeah. A lot of people that can't wait. Okay. Once again, I'm going to put this link out here, you guys. I'll be on. So they're starting at 3:30 on. Dude, what are you doing? They're starting at 3:30 on Saturday. I at 2:20 have. I'll be on the symposium, the Intertemple Symposium, talking about spiritual memberships like this. So there we go. Buford T. Justice is being a pain. Yes, he is. Absolute pain. He is struggling since Odin passed. And we keep telling him we're not getting him a puppy. Like, there's no puppy in his future. I'm a psychic. I can tell you there's no puppy in his future. But he is struggling, and we didn't understand how much he depended on Odin.
It's companionship. You didn't depend on him.
No, I think he depended on him. This dog is deaf. Not totally
He's a
deaf.
basset hound. He's not deaf. He only hears what he wants to hear.
Man. Yeah.
But yeah, I do believe he has lost some hearing.
Yeah, he has lost hearing. And anyway, he's just whining and barking. No, he's not getting a kitten either.
He's getting a little cloudy in the eyes too. So
no new animals. No new animals.
I did think about a basset rescue, but not starting one, getting one.
Okay, can we get a whoop whoop in the room, you guys? Can we get a whoop whoop in the room? Even if you're lurking, give us a whoop whoop so we know, so we can possibly pull your name, right? Yeah, let's see where we're at here.
There's Corey. Now we can see her.
Now we can see Corey. I also want to address something else. I do not believe in curses. I believe fear can create negative energies within our own space. And we manifest what we might think of as a curse. And really, if somebody is casting, that's what they're depending on.
It becomes a self-fulfilling
prophecy. So if you drop the fear about whatever's going on and I know it's easier said than done, right? But you have to kind of let it go. I'm sure, hey, I don't know everything. That's my opinion. And I know energy is energy, right? And if somebody wants negative things in your life, then guess what they're doing? Manifesting it in their own life, because energy doesn't care where it goes.
I wonder where that was.
It's right there. Okay, moving on. But that's just my opinion, right? You all have them. I'm going to go with Stacy Odell. Is it Odell? Odell? Stacy Odell. Ooh, what is that? That was pretty sudden. I don't know. I'm just going to do this because that was pretty. As people say, if you look sick, then you start to feel sick, right? Right. I used to say I get a sinus infection every spring. At least once a year, I get a sinus infection. So I got a sinus infection every year. I don't say it anymore. And guess what? Pascal says, thank you for the reading. Okay.
Hope it helps.
Stacy Odell, yes, okay. So Stacey, as soon as I called your name, I went like this because I felt like I had a toothache.
Okay, so you're not alone there because like right in here.
It was the weirdest thing, right? It was like
There's pressure for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know if you have. This could be any number of things, right? It could be a toothache. It could be. There's got to be something else going on with this. It could be sinuses as well.
I feel like it's speak your words.
You think it's more throat?
No,
kind of stuff,
I feel like if they're clenching their jaw because they don't want to say what they really feel.
Oh, that's another way to do it. Yes, another way to look at it. Right? Not kind of holding
It's
back.
pressure. It's not like it's like.
Yeah, it was like it was weird. It was weird. It just was an immediate thing.
No,
okay.
It's a bite. It's like biting the tongue. Except
Yeah. Kelly boy, good morning. So you have that right there, and then as we read, don't forget, Buford might be a master manifestor, and a little kitten might show up at the park. No, Brad. No. We actually have kittens upstairs. You tend to do that a lot. Okay. So you need to loosen up on that a little bit then, because first of all, when we hold back like that, we can cause issues. And Amber said TMJ, you can actually cause physical issues with this as well, right? By not speaking, and that's how things like this happen, because as we stress and as we hold things in, our physicality changes. So make sure that you find pleasant ways to say things. Now, sometimes it's difficult to find pleasant ways to say things, isn't it? But there are definitely ways to do so. But I'm going to do a couple different.
So here's what I would say to that is never speak from anger. Try to take a deep breath back. Now, what I'm telling you is you need to tell these people or this situation, whatever it is, you need to address it immediately, but in a calm, non-angry state. Because when we say the angry, there's no coming back from that.
Mm-hmm. Words you can never take back.
Yes. So I encourage you to speak your words. Okay, speaking from the heart, but let's try to filter the anger out of that, because the anger is what we can't take back. Now, we can't take it back no matter what it is, but anger in particular is one we don't want to leave out there, just simply because it can destroy the bridge.
Yeah.
That you're trying to cross.
Karen says, maybe that's why I'm so tired. She's been afraid to hurt someone's feelings. Sometimes we just have to search for the way to say things, right? Because here's what happens. If you're invested so deeply in somebody else's feelings, you're also damaging yourself. I'm not saying don't. Okay, better way to put that. It's good to have compassion for other people, but you have to have compassion for yourself as well.
What you have to say is, you have to ask yourself, is their bullshit worth screwing up my day?
There you go.
Screwing up my energy. Okay.
I sounded really mean.
And sometimes you just have to say, you know what? I don't need this shit. You take your ass down the road and get your shit together, and don't bring it to me.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Don't bring your bullshit to me.
Okay.
Whoever it is, whatever it is, don't bring your bullshit to me.
So
okay? You got to keep your energy straight, and you can't be worrying about the other person bringing their shit into your energy.
Right. So Stacey, unique gifts. They talk about some of the things that you have in your energetic field that maybe you're not utilizing. A little bit of insight. Oh, okay, thank you. Sometimes it's better to use our insight to be able to look into what somebody else is experiencing, what somebody else has going on in their life, and maybe draw from that a little bit. We go, okay, maybe this is why this is happening. And it also notes to say that sometimes the people that are the hardest they love us most on the soul level. And people go, I can't even with these people. I wouldn't put that in my energetic field. Guess what? Yes, we do, because that's how we learn. Absolutely. I do have a couple friends that I considered close, but are just basically ghosting me and it hurt your feelings. Yeah. Sometimes we
Is
have
anybody
to.
reading for us, Daisy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes we have to reach out and, break the barrier ourselves. And because sometimes we're the ones that may be feeling a little bit isolated, but we isolate ourselves a lot as well. We don't always.
I want to play devil's advocate on this too.
Really?
Maybe we brought some of the bullshit to the table, and
No, that does happen.
it happens. We don't realize we did. So I guess the lesson here is you kind of got to look at it from both sides of the table. Did we do something to cause this, or are we allowing somebody to bring their shit onto us, or are we just going to say nope, we're not doing this no more? Yeah. And maybe that's where we're at.
So I pulled some cards here. This is the Three of Cups. This one talks about polarities and
good morning, Ellie,
and being
or afternoon for you.
Up and down, right? Like we've all been going through a lot. Everybody's been going. Yeah, it's been rough times, right? This is about the polarity of situations, but people being very much in their emotions with that. Really, it's everybody's going through that. Everybody. So we tend to look less with our constructive thought patterns on it. We live in that emotions of it. We live in the emotions of it rather than think about the situations. And then we move forward and we go, well, this is what's going to benefit me. So make sure that you're paying attention. It's about looking deeper into the situation is really what this is about. Look deeper. It's not just about them ghosting you. There's something there. And you can figure it out. Absolutely. Stop. Okay, stop. Okay, moving on. Rough times that will get better at the right time. Absolutely, Linda. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, can we get a whoop whoop in the room? Meredith, I am looking at that string in the membership that I need to address. I can look at things from, I have a separate account that I'm just a member, so I can see from the member's perspective. So I'll go in and I'll look at that later on this evening when I get back. So a lot of the people you see in the comments, you guys are My Mystical Life members. We do a psychic develop membership. We do classes. There's 15 classes a month right now, and there's just so many things going on in membership. We just added a teacher that's doing ancients and aliens. She's actually an archaeologist, and she is going to be talking about what they're talking about in Ancient Aliens and comparing what she sees versus what they're talking about in their analysis. Because she's an intuitive as well, it makes it a very interesting perspective. And she starts, her class starts, yep. I felt organized. And then I didn't. Okay. And her class is on the 13th. We have our ballad. This is this week's schedule. You get to hear it. Tomorrow night, when we start our My Mystical Life chat class, which is my class, we're going to start with a shamanic journey. We're going to go to the heart space with the water element. And then Tuesdays, we have herbology with Tammy. And then on Thursday, we have 2 classes because Tammy Manzo's class is a floating time class because she works in conjunction with astrology and the moon phases. Her class is at 6:00 on Thursday, and then Isis is at 8:15 with her practice. And Isis always does an amazing practice. And I know she has something else cooking up too. So, but I'm not quite sure when that will be. What is that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. So that's this week. And then on the 11th, we have Sunday Fun Day with Meredith Reed. So that's this week. Ta-da! Okay. Let's go to, is it your turn?
Yeah, I guess. Go ahead, though.
I'm going with Karen Yanowski. Karen Yanowski. Yeah, Corey, I agree. So many wonderful classes, and they're all recorded. So in the library, if you join the membership, you have access to get it almost 300 classes now. We've been adding a lot of classes with all these new teachers. So that's just truly amazing. Everything from grounding to protecting to aliens. We have a whole month on aliens. Month? Yeah, we had a whole month on aliens. Wow. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Karen, are you still look bug? Are you still? Yeah. No, he's on eBay. Or he was on his email. It's okay. It's okay. No, so
What?
you're fine, honey.
What?
Karen, are you still here? Oh, there she is. There she is.
I'm sorry.
I love you.
Taking care of something else. So
You're okay, baby. Calm down. Calm down, Sue. Sue. I don't know who Sue is.
boy named Sue, eh? All right. Well.
And a boy named Sue. How do you do? Okay. Karen, this is not the deck for you. Karen, this is not the deck for you. Okay. 1 second. You need to go to the shop. Anyone in Toledo want a road trip one day on a day they're open? Yeah, on a day we're open.
Meredith, get with Heather Johns because she's coming out this week.
Oh, she's coming out on Sunday.
Huh?
Sunday is the healing session at the shop.
What the healing?
Heather Johns is coming out on Sunday.
What's healing session on Sunday?
I'm sorry, Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday.
I thought she was coming out during the week too. But okay.
No, I think she's coming out Saturday. Okay, that wasn't.
Get with Heather Johns, anyways, Katrina. She might be coming out. Who knows?
Not Katrina. Meredith.
Huh?
Meredith.
What did I say?
Katrina.
Yeah.
It's okay, honey.
Meredith. Yeah.
It's okay. Here, let's try this one.
Whatever. Wow.
Saturday, well, that was a given. Okay, moving on. That's it. Woohoo! Okay. When I'm healing my back surgery, I hope to do some classes. Who's this? Back surgery. All right. Karen, you have to be, is this your first time here, Karen? Karen, is your first time here? Because this is very much like a practice in squirrel theory. Morning. Oh, it's Kelly Lavoie. Okay.
Hey, Vicki. Good morning.
Okay. No, it's not your first time. Good, Karen. Oh, good. Okay. No, 11 a month for all those classes. I agree, Amber. I'm gonna message you later, Amber. I have something to talk about. Okay. You're not in trouble. Like I could be in anybody's trouble, but whatever. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. You get to go see the principal.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Who are you reading for, Mrs. Fry?
Deck. Karen Yanowski.
All right.
Such a pretty deck. The first one is about 2x4 therapy, Gwyn and Aluish. This is about finding your space. This is about finding your right here, right now. And it doesn't say centered on here, okay? But what it does say is attunement. So I really feel like you're going to start finding yourself. And not that you don't know who the hell you are, right? But it's about, I don't know that deck. I don't know what
Okay.
set.
Go ahead. It feeds right into the.
It does. Okay. Because I'm sitting here. I don't understand what that card is. What element is it?
Just
okay.
It's wands. It's 4 wands.
Okay.
This deck has different interpretations.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I feel like you're finding your moment. You're finding your moment, and you're going to have a lot of information coming in, and you need to be able to be open to accepting. Now, I feel like you might have a small problem with accepting. And who doesn't? A lot of people have a problem with allowing. So, hi, Zaina. So, hi, Brittany. Hi, Vicky. It's about time to learn how to give and take. Because you have some accepting to do. And a lot of us, when we get a compliment, what is, it's a technical term. So just learn to be, if someone gives you a compliment, thank you. Thank you. Learn how to say that. Okay. Because there's times in your life you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick. There's Ellie, no problem. She's be right back. You feel like as if you're getting the short end of the stick on things, right? I need you to change the way you're thinking about that, because you're also bringing that in when you think that. You're like, oh, this is a bad one too, right here is, what else could go wrong? Who's done that? What else could go wrong? Guess what, guys? You just invited the universe to poop on your head. I mean, what else could go wrong? Anything else could go wrong.
In our family, we call that shitting in your plate.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to do, right? So make sure you're watching your verbiage, because you have abundance coming. Things are coming your way. Thoughts and emotions and acceptance needs to be out there, not what else could go wrong. Okay? Because in life, it's getting to surprise, right? Hold my beer, right? As the universe says, hold my beer. Flip the script. You have to be, look at, these are people that have done this. They've been there. They know, right? So you have to be the one to take the action and say, I'm going to change what comes into my life. I can change that. And once you take that acceptance in and you go, I'm the creator of my, oh, that's beautiful. I'm the creator of my existence. I create the energy that comes in and out. I create all these things. You're going to find that everything changes, and you may win $343 this week because you're manifesting it just like Amber did. Right, Amber? Amber, and this is what Amber says. I used to ask that, but not anymore, because I found out a lot more can go wrong that I never knew about. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hi, Glenda.
So this is a card I pulled for you, dearly.
This is, and you saw me shuffling over here. I pulled the same card. Again, take action.
Okay, so this is the card I pulled for you. 4 Wands. And I know what the 4 Wands means, but that's not the interpretation that was given to me. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing 3 different personalities, essentially, okay, on how you potentially deal with things. So focus here, focus. There we go. Okay, so this is about self-reflection. So again, with the first card she pulled, this is about self-reflection. How you are dealing with the situations the different situations. You kind of have to step back and say, okay, how did I deal with that? Or how did I deal with this? Or how, did it benefit me? And when I say me, I'm actually talking about you. Did it benefit you? I'm just asking myself the same question. So did it benefit me, or did it benefit you? How I might have reacted, or how I handled the situation. How could I do this differently next time? We have to learn from our lessons that, it's just trivial as it may seem. Everything that happens with us is a lesson that we are supposed to learn from. But if they keep circling back and doing the same things to us, or we get caught in the same loop.
Definition of insanity.
Exactly. It's the definition of insanity. Nothing's going to change, even though you expect it to. So you've got to change the parameters. So changing the way you think about yourself is a big step in the right direction, because you'll understand very quickly how the negative thoughts will turn things in a negative direction for you. For instance, oh gee whiz, what other bill can they pile on me? Here's 10 more. Have another bill. Here, making it rain bills. Okay, that's the kind of the mental thoughts that we put out there. We're going to get back tenfold if we're not careful. And so you want to put positive thoughts out there. I'm going to use bills because that's what I talked about. If I've got all these bills and, instead of, gee, I wish I had enough money to pay these bills. That's all you're going to get. It's all you're going to get. It's all you're going to get is enough to pay the bills. You kind of got to, I don't want to say shoot for the stars, but you got to shoot for ahead of that. Huh?
Shoot for the stars.
Yeah, shoot for the stars if it's what you want, but put yourself in the first things first. You got to recognize the manifestation process. You have to recognize whether or not what you're doing is manifesting the right stuff or the wrong stuff. Is it going to benefit you or is it not going to benefit you? So you kind of have to change the thinking process, and this isn't just for you; it's for all of us. All right, we kind of have to change our thinking process.
I'm fixing a nail.
Okay, I thought you were.
No, I was.
Okay. Anyways, so we have to kind of change the way we think about things, and because if we're limiting what we want, that's all you're going to get. All right, limits are good. Don't get me wrong. Because frankly, if I said I would like $1 billion and I got $1 billion, doesn't mean it's going to make me happy. It might bring a whole lot of other bullshit along with it. So you kind of have to be prepared for things along those lines. If anybody wanted to, drop $1 billion on me, I would damn sure try it out.
Accepting.
Yes.
Acceptance. But we don't need $1 billion.
No, we don't. But
we would try it.
Yeah, we try it on for size. You never know.
Think of all the people that would benefit.
Yeah.
See, we have a very giving list. We have a very giving lottery list. Anybody else? Like, the first thing we do is take care of our parents. Yeah. Right. And then move on to our children and then ourselves. Anyways, moving on.
Anyways, yeah. So.
Okay. So, good morning, Heather John.
That was my adder to that reading.
I love it.
It kind of went on to a lot of other things.
It's all good. So. It's all good. So I also want to point out that at the shop, if you're local,
good morning, Heather
on the
Johns.
24th, we're doing mid-evening margaritas, and because midnight is too late for margaritas for us.
We're getting to the point where we got to be in bed by 9 or 10 o'clock.
No, we're usually in bed by midnight, but Shannon's in bed by 9 o'clock. You don't call her after 8 o'clock. We're going to be doing
that's just out of
spoon
respect.
bending.
That's respect for her husband because he does have to get up and go work in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to be doing spoon bending at the shop. Now, we'll be doing margaritas and spoon bending. So
you must be 21
You must be a 10 to attend.
Well,
to get a drink, you need to be 21.
Yeah, we will be carding because there's no way in hell I'm going to get in trouble for that.
So we'll be doing spoon bending, very geriatric partying. We're in. We will be doing spoon bending at the shop. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have to tell you, the first time I tried to do this with Bill, it didn't happen. I finally had to go into my bedroom and do it by myself, and it's cool. It was cool. I mean, it has a little corkscrew in it. Anyhow, that's my spoon bending plug. Spoon. Need a spoon. Okay.
Spoon.
You bent a spoon with your mind. It was fun. See, what's funny, Vicki, is here's me. I think that we should be able to do this. Like, I think we should be able to stare at it like the men who stare at goats and it bends. But, whatever. Denied. Okay, moving on. Can we get a whoop whoop in the room?
Can't make it bend, you can make a shave out of it.
Right?
I have no idea what that says. It says, no. All right. Yes.
Go for it.
Yeah, we do need to get going.
Yeah. I would do that one.
Quit writing on my screen.
I'm not writing on your screen.
Damn pencil.
The other thing we have going on this weekend, the 10th, we have Brad, Heidi, and Sandy coming in to do the Chakra Dhyana. And did I say Saturday?
I don't know. Saturday.
At 3:30, the Chakra Dhyana and the 2-hour healing session. We are very excited. This is the second time they will be doing it in the store.
Remember, I'm a man and I don't listen to half the shit you say. So.
This is true. You should do wine uncorking. I tried it to bend a few brains to my mind, but my mouth works better. Okay. The spoon bending fun, Heidi, is fun. So hold on, I have to go back to work. Oh, we were talking last night that we want to try a new kind of sale, and I'd like to judge the thought process here.
We're talking about a live sale at the store.
Yeah.
For a crystal sale.
Yeah, it'll be a live online sale, right? We want to order a willy-nilly box of crystals, and just to be like, this is the material. We don't know what it looks like. We don't know anything, and people can claim the material as we're doing a box opening.
So it's kind of like a blind claim.
Yeah.
So
you can claim it before we open it or after.
What's in here? What's in here?
Yeah.
You know.
But it'll be like a blind box opening. People can claim before we open it, or they can claim after it's open. Either way. Hey, how are you, Chris? I hope your mother's well. So this is something. It's like a game. It is. It's like a surprise. Knowing that Sam only buys the nicest crystals, you can't lose. You can't lose because he only buys the nicest stuff. But I saw some of the things he bought last night, and I was like, "Oh, look at that! That's nice." But we're gonna work on this. I think him and I will do the purchase, and it'll be a box of stuff that we'll be opening. So if you haven't,
it will not be open to the store. It'll be open only online.
It'll be open online, and people online can claim it before or after.
If anything's left, then it'll go in the store. But otherwise, it's just going to be. Here it is.
So if you haven't liked our Facebook page, The Mystical Moons online, make sure you like The Mystical Moons. We will be putting those announcements and events through there and My Mystical Life. No, not really. Got to be fine. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. You haven't bought crystals? That's okay. Crystals aren't for everybody. We're doing January's giveaway and at about 1:20.
We'll be doing it. Yeah, we walked out of the shop, just flat out forgot to do it yesterday.
We have beautiful labradorite. So that's one of the other things in the membership if you're not a member.
Is that other piece that's sitting on that plate is what we're giving away this month?
Yeah. Hey man, you got to be on the schedule.
All right, so we're giving away for the month of February
a huge chunk of selenite,
a huge log of selenite, and it's a nice piece.
You always need one more crystal, right, Michelle? I agree.
All right, so this is gonna be the last reading. Brad, where are you, Brad? Bradley. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's a huge chunk of selenite.
We'll see. We'll show you all in a little bit. We got to get to the shop, and I gotta.
Oh, you missed buying crystals. High patron.
I gotta go and print off this month's list of members. So. All right, Brad, you still here, bud? There you are. Excuse me, Bradley. Hello, Bradley. Oh, Bradley. You know what? I don't think this is the deck we're going to use for you today. Let's see here. No circle of life to roll for you today. Let's see.
No soup for you.
Oh, soup for you.
You're fine, Katrina.
Let's see. What do we got here? I'm going to the decks I haven't used in a long time because, let's see. Let me look at this deck and see. Let me see here.
Labradorite, my favorite. Where do you source it? From Madagascar or Labrador? I think it's Madagascar, isn't it?
Nah, I believe that one came from Madagascar. Yes.
Yeah. I'll monologue while he's doing this.
I had to change up decks I need.
So we have lots of fun stuff going on. I'm going to see if we cannot put. I have to talk to Brad and Heidi and Sandy to see if we can broadcast the Chakra Jayana. That's up to them. And tech.
Let's not do that.
Okay, Mr. Fry says no.
That's for an in-store process. This is.
Brad says just don't pull out the honey to-do list.
Okay, Brad. So I haven't pulled from this deck. This is from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I haven't pulled from this deck in a long time. So this will be interesting.
Such a pretty deck.
Okay.
Uh-oh. He's cussing, Brad. He says he feels special.
And I noticed they all come up right too. So the last card that I pulled, which you'll see in a few minutes, requires me to go to my
He's going to the map.
the enchanted map card deck. So you'll see why in a minute. Well, two stuck together. So guess what? We're getting 2 cards out of that.
Get a twofer.
All right. Okay. All right, Mr. Brad. The Talisman. So this is the first card I pulled. Let me change the view here for just a second.
Oh, the reason Kelly was asking is because she lives in Newfoundland and Labrador.
It's Newfoundland.
That's it.
You have to say it right. It's Newfoundland. It's kind of like saying Louisville. It's Louisville.
You know what? Don't give me a hard time.
Louisville.
Do not give me a hard time. Sit over there and look pretty.
Newfoundland.
Sit over there and look pretty.
So the Talisman. Okay. So out of this card, I see a journey. Obviously, you're on a path. And I like the cloak.
There's something to get.
Like the cloak. The cloak is actually like a dragon wrapped around her. That's pretty cool. Which means that you are absolutely. Wow, that's an interesting. So the cloak that you wear, you have an energetic cloak. It is a dragon. Okay, that's pretty damn cool. Actually, now that let's get the glare off of it. There you go. All right. That's pretty cool. I don't get dragon energy very often, and that one, but even I would have overlooked that any other time, and I have. Huh. So you're definitely on a journey, and you got a lot of protection with you. Okay. Second card I pulled was the Wishing Well. Okay, Wishing Well. That's where guys naps gonna drive me nuts.
I know. I don't understand.
So I know that it's calling it a wishing well, but the well to me looks like wood. It looks like a stump of a tree.
Bless you.
Zoom tight. That was the dog.
Yes, it was the
The last card I pulled for you was the compass, which definitely entails the journey in the direction you. But you know the direction. You know the journey. You know the journey you're on. You know the direction of the journey. Okay. So moving to the next deck, which was the Enchanted Maps. The first cards I pulled for you out of that, which when I get a map card like that, it tells you there's more here. Hey.
He does that on purpose. He's hitting Sam's chair with his tail.
Tail is like a bat, and when he hits, it's just.
He's cute.
Wood wires too. So okay, so now I'm getting the stump. I'm getting the stump here. So wood wives or adaptability. So be prepared on this journey, and I think you are. And I with the energy that you have with you, and your own. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Amazon's here.
Jesus, what
I
they're
ordered,
delivering?
They're delivering the piece for the furnace for Ashley in the furnace. So I'm sorry, I squirreled on you big time. Woodwives adaptability. This helps to explain.
Savannah Joe, are you talking about In Defiance?
The mean delivery man's leaving.
The mean delivery man's leaving.
Come back over here and lay your pillow, buddy. Okay, so woodwives and the stump. Okay, so,
yeah, come in and talk to me, Savannah, on Tuesday or.
so this all ties together. So your adaptability and your journey is one of your strengths, but I think with your dragon energy, it helps you navigate around obstacles. Around the obstacles that don't really have any value, that don't give you any value. Okay, there are lessons in life that we're supposed to go through, and then there's other ones that they don't really have anything to do with what you're doing right now. So I think you have the natural ability with all your energies there to be able to navigate around the bullshit ones that aren't going to do you any good right now. So. And that helps to not slow you down on what you're supposed to be doing. And then the last card I pulled was the hollow bone. Okay, this is the teachability card, the hollow bone. This is a wisdom. This is a wisdom in my books. So with the teachability part of this, you are on your journey. You know what your journey's got to be, but you're also open to other thought processes, observations that you make allow you to adapt so much quicker to your journey rather. So that one was an interesting reading. Just simply for the fact that I ended up having to go to another deck to backfill some of that. So. Yeah, you're on the right journey, and you have the right people or the right people and energies with you to keep you moving forward in an efficient manner.
Awesome.
Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense.
Cat Black, where's your shop? It is in Defiance, Ohio. We also will be opening up some of our area in the pasture for the solstice, or not the solstice, the eclipse. Because as I understand, the hotels are already booking up for the eclipse.
We will be setting up for dry camping.
Yeah, it'll be set up for dry camping out here. For anybody that wants to travel to see the eclipse, the total solar eclipse, we will be having some available. It's just dry camping, but it's better than absolutely nothing, isn't it? So, and it's safe. It's in the front yard, not the front yard, but it's in the pasture. We'll keep the horses out of it for y'all. Did you see schools are canceling for the eclipse? Yeah, there will not be another eclipse go over the United States until like 2019. Woof, 2084. Yeah. So
we've been lucky to be on the last one. That was what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Out in Montana, and then I found out the next one was coming right over the farm. I was like, holy shit.
We got to be home for that.
We definitely got to be home.
We
did manifest that.
We've been manifesting being home for a very long time, though. So Savannah, yes, if you come into the shop, Savannah Joe, if you come into the shop, I'm there all day Tuesdays, and then I'm there Wednesday and Thursday afternoons after 1 o'clock. Call the shop and set up an appointment or message me personally would be better. Message the Mystical Moons or My Mystical Life would be better, and we can get it set up to have you come in and talk. We don't just hire anybody off the street, so people do have to come in and talk to me to be. We don't just add people to the schedule to be readers. We don't want just everybody, you know.
No, it's not that.
It's not that. It's just we try to be a good steward of the energy of the shop.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all, we got a family event today that's kind of a surprise. So we're gonna go do that. We'll pull the winning member for the monthly giveaway in just a little bit. We'll do that probably before 1:30.
Yeah, we're gonna pack out of here and go, and then we're gonna head to the shop.
Discerning, correct, Vicky. Very discerning. Absolutely right. That's the word we're looking for. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And
I need the video.
Energies have to mix right.
I got a message this morning from Michael, and he's like, "You guys were so kind." And then Vicky had the subtitles. I need to see the subtitles. I had to go last night. I've not felt real great this past week, so I've kind of had a flu or something.
What about?
So I did a roast video for Michael, and I couldn't come up with anything to say, other than Michael's awesome, And so Vicky added subtitles.
Oh God!
I want to see. Put him out. He wants out. Okay. Everybody, have a great day. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. And if you haven't liked the page, make sure you like the page. And Mr. Fry?
I have to calm the dog. He's over here just. Anyways, may the light be with you always. Have a good day, everybody. And we'll be at the shop in just a little bit to do the drawing. So.
All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.